was okay with me. I know it was a lot of mixed reviews. And lately, my husband and I, this week, I've been snapping at him.
What are you saying? Not the time or the place, baby, it's not right. It's not right, no. Going insane. Got a problem to fix, can we face it tonight? Face it tonight, oh.
Hey, what's up, well, it's me, your girl Angela. Welcome to Doing Life with Angela. We'll talk about all things style, all things fashion, all things fabulous, and we talk about life issue as well. But you already know we talk more about life than anything else. Today it's Tuesday, and you already know that too, that it is a movie night. We're going to watch Divorce Black by Tyler Perry. So many mixed views about that, but nevertheless we're going to watch it. My mom is sponsoring a movie night tonight, and she wants to do Mexican food. Y'all, I don't know where we're going to find it. Nevertheless, we're looking, and if not, she's going to end up with what? Quack, 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 quack. Some chicken, honey, because you could never go wrong with what? Chicken. Also, we found out on Tuesday it is less expensive to purchase your flight tickets to fly out. So we want to go and visit our granddaughter at the end of the month. So we're headed to the airport to purchase our tickets, because not only is it cheaper to purchase on Tuesday, but it is also cheaper to go and purchase inside. So we're headed to purchase tickets from the airport, and then we don't know what the rest of the day is going to be besides trying to find my mama some Mexican food. I don't even know what she know about Mexican food. Nevertheless, child, I can't with her. But anything for mama. But 9 times out of 10, mama gonna end up with some chicken. So let's go. Hey y'all, hey, happy Wednesday. What am I doing today? Today I am going to take my mom to the doctor. She had to have some blood work. And then I have one client to do. It's a slow Wednesday for me. It's slow summer for me. And anyway, so we're going to get up and go to the doctors. But before we go to the doctor, yo, get into Mary Black. Did you see that? Honey, it was okay with me. I know it was a lot of mixed reviews because it was a Tyler Perry play. Some people saying that it was predictable, but nobody predict her taking that body out that cast. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody predicted that, honey. So anyway, I enjoyed it. If you watched it, let me know. If you didn't, check out this clip right here.
Shut your mouth up judging my boys.
Church, I ask you, what kind of representative of God would I be if I didn't stand on this holy place and tell the truth? Stealing, raping, maim, breaking into old folks' home. This boy is in this casket shortly after getting out of prison because he tried to rob an elderly member of this church, and she shot him dead. The Bible says if you live by the sword, you die by the sword.
you think the Bertrands need your money? We don't need nothing from you. You hear me? Let me get the hell out of here before I say what's on my mind. Huh?
You ain't right.
Boys, get Cody. Get him!
Come on, boy. Yep.
Dallas! Get him! Get him! No! Not the casket. Take him out. Take him out! All they gonna say is that they paid for this casket. Take him out of there. Take him out of there. Come on, get him. Oh,
Hey y'all, hey, it's a new day. Today is Thursday and I'm at work in between clients, and y'all, I know sometimes, I don't know, I'm not gonna assume, but I know sometimes I feel like, oh my God, am I ever going to get past this? Am I ever going to come out of this situation? Is things ever going to get better? And I know that's crazy, considering that I believe that everything worked together for my good, considering that I believe that God is fighting battles for me, considering that I believe that God will never leave me nor forsake me. And I'm ever so reminded that his words say my latter shall be greater. But y'all, who's there to say what my latter is? Just because I'm 56 may not be my latter. I may be living to be 80 or 90 years old. So I don't necessarily know when God considered it to be my latter. But I know that, honey, something got to shake out of the tree. Something have to give. It got to get better. Because when you're under so much pressure, pressure causes a pipe to burst. And so as a human, when you're under so much pressure, it can cause you to burst. It can cause frustration. It can cause anger. It can cause resentment. It can cause all kind of ungodly thoughts. And lately, my husband and I, this week, I've been snapping at him. Just snapping like anything he say. Now, keep in mind, I already told you guys he is my best friend. I told you guys that I prefer to do things with him, but sometimes you get like, you need a break from somebody. You need a break from that person. And by us working together, home together, him driving me everywhere together, sometimes I feel like I just need a break from him. And I'm sure he need a break from me. I know he's frustrated. He's not really working. He's not doing those things that we feel like a man should do. And I know he don't feel like he's providing for his family. And then I'm snapping because I'm pressured to paying bills and taking care of us financially. And it's slow. And y'all, it's slow every summer. It's slow every summer. But this summer, my Lord and my God, it's a turtle kind of slow. Who moved the slowest, a snail or a turtle? I'm going to say it's a snail kind of slow for me. But even in that, God is still making a way. And so I was like, I got to do something to feel like I'm taking control. I want to pay off people so that I don't feel so indebted. I don't want to feel like I'm a slave. to the lender. And the word tells you that. To tell you it's better to be a lender than to be a borrower, because you will become a slave to the lenders. And the people that I owe, I value them. And so I don't want this to me owing them to mess up our friendship or my respect or their respect for me. So I'm doing my best to come from under that rock. Also, and sometimes your best is just not good enough, but as long as you know you're doing your best, that's all you can do is your best. In spite of, as long as you know you're honestly doing your best, you have to keep going. I think about those things that I have to do, and I think about those things that I want to do. I want to go to California. I wanted to go for years, but I'm determined to go for my birthday in 2025. I'm going to go to California. I want to eventually one day, not right away, go to Hawaii. It's just different things that I want to do. And so you feel like you don't make enough money. And people say that you always make enough money to save something. You give your tithes 10% to the church. You should give 10% to yourself. But sometimes you feel like there's absolutely no way that I can give 10% to myself and pay tithes or give tithes, because it's already not enough. We're already living in lack. We're already living in just enough, barely making. So how can I save? And so the 100 envelope challenge came across my feed, and I was like, maybe I should try that. And people talk about that before. People have talked about it. I've heard it done before, and I decided to get this. I got it off Temu, and it's the 100 envelope saving challenge. And what I love about it is that, you know, whatever you can save at that day, whether you're trying to tell yourself you're going to save something every day, whether you're going to save something every week, I decided what I'm going to do. I brought it to work so that when I get tips, I'll save my tips, right? And this here has 100 slots. And if you fill up every slot, you will save $550. Some people do it in a year. Some people do it in 6 months. It all depends on the money that's flowing through your hands. I don't know how long it's going to take me to save this, but I'm sure if I save that I'll be able to treat myself to California. That way, the money that I'm making, I'm not taking away from my bills, but my tips, I usually use the tips for myself, whether it be to get something to eat, buy myself something. But now I'm gonna save my tips, and I feel like if I save my tips, then I can have some of those things I desire. And so I'm gonna work on that. Have you ever tried the 100 envelope saving challenge? If so, how did it work for you? Or would you like to start it with me? It is not too late, you guys. We could say we started in July, and we were finished in June. And so that's not 12 months. It's going to be 11 months, because I gotta finish this before June, actually, because I gotta pay for my hotel. I gotta pay for my flight. I got to figure out what kind of activities I want to do. So I'm excited about this, y'all. It don't take much to make me happy these days. So I'm excited about this. I have bubbled 3 slots, y'all. I saved $24, honey. I'll say $24. And I started this yesterday. Yesterday was the 20. What's today's day? The day is Thursday, the 28th. Yesterday was July 17th. So I started it July 17th. I got a tip today. I got a $20 tip today already. So I put that in there. And so I am at $24. I said it already, but I'm excited. Tell me what you think about it. Tell me, would you try this? Are you trying this? Have you tried it? And yeah, there's a slot for you to put your amount in, whatever that is today. And it doesn't have to be in any order. It's not like you have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10. You just, whatever money you get and you put it in a slot, You just bubble that amount that day, so you don't have to worry about having to do $14 or $5 tomorrow. If you only have $6, you put in the $6. You only have $14, you put in the $14. You only have $10, you put in the $10. You don't have to worry about doing it in order. I say that anyway. Anyway, y'all, this is what I'm going to do. Tell me what you think. Have you tried it? Would you try it? And what are you doing to take control over your situation, your life? Sometimes you just want to give up. Sometimes you feel like, dog, no matter what I try, it is not good enough. And sometimes you feel like the more you try to dig yourself out of a hole, the deeper you become. And I realize that is literally the trick of the enemy. Because as long as you're trying, there's going to be some form of progress. It's not as fast as we want sometimes, but actually, if you close your eyes, you can see that you have made a stride, you have made a difference, you have made some form of dent. Listen, not to take anything away from my husband, but unfortunately at this time, he's just not able to contribute. I mean, he do a show on Sundays, which is just, it doesn't make a dent, but it makes a difference. And I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going for myself. I gotta keep going for him. What I can't do is limit coming out of this situation by my own hands. What I mean is that I can't do it. Y'all, I can't do it. But God being my sole source, God being the one that supply all of my needs according to His riches and glory, He got to do it for me. And sometimes those things, He will give you witty ideals and adventures that you can bring yourself out of the hole. And sometimes He's going to use men to do it for you. But you got to be careful that you don't try to lean to men that you end up being a slave to them. God is going to put the right people in my path for a business opportunity that I can work it and not feel like they're giving it to me so I don't owe them anything. Whether it be clients and whether it be a new business. We started a new business, but it's moving slow. And sometimes I feel like I'm 56 and I'm working older. I'm working harder now than I did when I was younger. And when I say younger, I mean like the last 5 years, because honey, the girl used to kill the hair game. It was nothing for me to do 25 to 30 people a day. Of course, I had an assistant, but it was nothing for us to rack in a $5,000 day, a $6,000 week, a $10,000. It was nothing back in the days. But keep in mind that was before all the lace front wigs. But now that I'm 56, I'm gonna stop saying I'm 56, because I believe that I think because I'm 56 that life is over and that I'm doomed. But this is gonna be the last time I'm gonna be like, because I'm 56 I can't. But I feel like I'm just too old to work so hard. And maybe that I'm not too old to work so hard, it's just that I'm to the age that I don't want to work that hard. But at the same time, I'm gonna get out there and do what need to be done. I'm even thinking about getting a job like at maybe like Publix or the school board or, you know, retail, because I love retail. Considering that I always want to do things of fashion, somewhere that I can still do hair. I just need a part-time job for those hours that I'm not doing anything. I can still bring in something. But I'm business minded, so because I've worked for myself for the last 20 years. So that's it, y'all. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on yourself. In the hard times, there is still moments of joy. There is still moments of laughter. There is still time that God's glory shines on me. In the moment of the struggle, I still find some form of release, whether it be a day, whether it be a second, whether it be an hour. Just don't take those moments for granted. Grab a hold to those moments, bask in the presence of that moment. Be alert, be attentive, that when the hard times try to slap you back in the face, when the hard times try to rise up in your throat and cause you to choke, you can grab a hold of those memories, and those memories becomes hope. Because someone once told me, if you had it before, you can have it again, because you know what it looks like to have it. And the word always reminds us that you can only have those things that you can see. If you can't see it, then you can't have it. And this is why it's so important to use our imagination to think on or dream on or imagine the life that we want. Imagine yourself dancing. Imagine yourself traveling. Imagine yourself in an outfit. Imagine your body as the shape that you want. Imagine your weight goal. Imagine those things that makes you smile. And when you think of those things more, then it's out to become reality. And so I'm reminded that the Bible says the power of life and death lies in the tongue. And so you have to speak those things that you want, not those things that you have, and not those things that you see. And we hear people say that all the time, but y'all, that's hard. That is hard. It is literally something that you have to work on every day. Every day. Every day I have to tell myself that. Not every day I feel it, not every day I believe it, but every day I have to shake myself and remind myself that this is not the death of me. And in that, I have to remind myself that I am not the only one that's going through it. And so, just like it's hard on me, it's gotta be hard on my husband. And even though I know that sometimes flesh get in the way, sometimes call it, I don't want to say selfish because I'm far from selfish, but sometimes I just want to be taken care of. Sometimes I want to live a life of being taken care of. And so I have to remind myself every day not to give up. I have to remind myself every day that just like I don't want to be going through the situation, neither do he. I have to remind myself that he does not deserve the attitude that I want to give him. Hold on, y'all. It's a client trying to come through the door. Okay, y'all. I am so sorry about that. Anyway, I don't know why I'm sorry. I'm at work. So anyway, I'm going to cut this short, take care of my client, and get through the rest of the day. Today is a heavy day. Today is the day that I have to find something to center me. I have to fight for my mind to stay positive. Today I have to fight, go out of my way to find my happy place. find my happy place. And I know they like, or you may be saying, oh, but you believe in God. You gotta trust God. You gotta know God is gonna make a way and all those things. Sometimes, I'm not saying God is not enough, but sometimes that's just not enough. Sometimes when people go through things and you be like, oh, pray, that's the last thing you want to hear. When you experience some things, the last thing you want to hear is trust God. I mean, you really want to like, oh, give me a map to get through this. Show me how you overcame. And so I like to say that you can never overcome something that you're not willing to confront. And so I can't overcome this feeling, this spirit, the feeling of heaviness if I don't confront it. If I try to pretend like everything is okay, it's just gonna spiral. I'm gonna explode. And no one's deserved me to explode on them. No one. So, time for me to go to my happy place.